Hello, and welcome back to the ActWres Stage podcast here on the 5 Star Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, Sondre, and we are, as always, a podcast all about ActWres Girls AWG. I'm joined, as usual, by Velkej, and we are joined by Rich. How
Hi.
are you doing, Rich?
I'm
Yeah,
doing well. I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
I'm
Doing
I'm
well.
fine. The sun has been burning for the last 3 weeks, but this week we finally have some reprieve from the sun throat.
Yeah, I was on vacation. I got sunburnt on my bald head. Uh,
Nice.
it was a very good month of June for the sun on my skin.
Fuck the sun.
Yeah, Valky got tired of it because where he lived, the sun is so hot that he can barely walk. I just tolerate it because it's not that hot here.
It's
The
been hot
polar.
here. It's been rainy. It's been crazy here. Tornadoes, hail.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
Not fun.
wait. You live in Philadelphia. There
Yeah.
are tornadoes in Philadelphia.
There was one. There was a warning in Delco, Delaware County. So yeah, it's been crazy.
Is
There's one. I think
is
there's one
that
in South
even
Jersey.
possible?
There was one in Delaware. It's ever since I moved here, it has actually been at least like a couple of tornado warnings per summer. So it's
That's
been crazy.
that's weird.
that's
I thought
interesting.
that's the tornadoes are like in between the mountains, like in the middle of the America, not on the
Yeah, it
coast.
used to be that way, and then when I moved here, everyone like assured me like, "Oh yeah, this is just a rare thing; it never happens." And then it's happened like
Okay.
multiple times since then. Wildfires as well. So you know, uh, uh,
Now,
it's been crazy. So
be-
yeah,
before before the month of June started, both me and Valky came on your show, Rich
yeah,
AW Voice, to talk about the 10-year anniversary of Actors Girls AWG. You, of course, wanted us on for that, where we
yep,
talked about the this company turning 10 years old, and the wrestlers who debuted on the opening show turning 10 years old as wrestlers. um, you, of course, went to Japan for the Natsu and Saori Ano produce show 10th anniversary on the
mhm.
31st of May. We have waited with talking about this show until you came back because we wanted you all on since you are such a big Actors Girls historian. That their anniversary is the 10-year anniversary with Actors as well. So how was it going to the show in Auto Ward?
It was awesome to see that the people who came from Actors Girls on that big of a stage, start to finish. The whole show was just like a real celebration of everything that Keiji Sakaguchi built with Actress Girls, which is really funny to think about. But it's also a celebration just of two really really great performers over the last 10 years. Two of the most like biggest names in women's wrestling of the last 10 years with Ano and Natsupoi. So yeah, I mean, as an Actress Girls fan, it was like. Uh, I was sitting next to another like another long time fan at one of the ARG shows the next day, and he even said it was a little hard to like get through because of just the emotion, and also like thinking of how like it should have been an Actress Girls show with these people and stuff. So but overall, like it was a great celebration, and from the Actress time, the Love Riddle to seeing Yuki Harima, seeing as much of the original roster as they could get together. Just really a really great celebration of a promotion that means a lot to me. So yeah, it was awesome. And then yeah, I guess we'll dig a little bit deeper into some of the stuff that happened, but it was amazing, and really just happy I was able to make it out there for that.
So, before we continue, do you think that when they came to our favorite Sakaguchi and asked him to perform at their produced show, do you think that was the first time that Sakaguchi realized that his company is 10 years old or not? Yeah, just ask it. Like I think
He's
that's what I assume, though.
he's such a sucker for the dramatic, though. He had to be like, we're gonna do something crazy for 10 years, and then like,
No.
but also like, I was complaining like a few months before, saying like, there's nothing for the anniversary, and I know and Poi or will be the ones to do it. So for them to get involved, yeah, I really would not surprise me if that actually was the case at all.
Yeah. That they are promoting the Natsu and the Tom and Jerry appearance at the Korakuen Hall show as the 10 years anniversary as well.
Yep.
In August.
In August. Well, technically
months
the first
later.
show was in September, because Zero on the 31st was May 31st was the prologue show. So it's technicality.
It's
It's technicality.
August. That's August. Though.
I know. It's a technicality. It's close enough.
Just okay. So that now that we reaffirmed with our listeners that we think that Keiji Sakaguchi is a complete moron and idiot, who has like one vision and nothing else going on in his life.
I think our listeners already knew that if they had listened to our show for the last year.
I know. I just like to reconfirm it from time to time.
He's a misunderstood genius, and he also misunderstands himself a lot.
Yes, yes, exactly. So, I think there is. It has been 10 years since the promotion started. It's been 10 years since basically people who have filled the scenes, mid card, opening matches, and main events started wrestling. We have seen some of them retire. We have seen some of them celebrate the 10th anniversary. We have seen some of them announce their retirements. Looking back last 10 years, like just do you think that without the ActWres girls, do you think that the scene as it is today would have even existed, or it would have been in much, much worse state than it is now?
I think that it would definitely look completely different.
It would, yeah.
I think that Sakaguchi is just the vision we talk about, like it being very one track with his scouting out actresses, scouting out people who may have even a little bit of potential, and developing that, giving them the tools to do that. It's been like the double-edged sword for him, but it's definitely like that system has definitely created even outside of ActWres. So there probably would have been some of that, like when you look at Ice Ribbon and the move from actresses to professional wrestling, but he perfected it in such a way it was like a factory just creating this talent. And yeah, like if you look at any card on any show in the scene, you will see former ActWres girls on it for the most part. So it's just the scene would look completely different. I think that when you look, but if you remove ActWres girls from the scene, TJPW would probably be still what it is, that kind of a thing. But like Stardom and other ones who built on, they leaned on getting talent from places like in ActWres girls when they were struggling to develop their own talent. It would look completely different. Completely different.
I had thought about this when I was watching the show, and I'm like, there's almost 3,000 people like celebrating 10 years anniversary of the ActWres girls, basically, because this is 10 years anniversary show. It's nothing else, even though it's branded differently. I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, so there's 3,000 people. This show is one of the biggest shows in Japan happening right now in 2025. Mm-hmm. This is like this is what, third biggest show, second biggest show in Japan, like from a women's promotion. So like
Yeah, maybe.
I think like the All Star Queendom is bigger. That was
Yeah, of course.
7,500 people. But I don't think it's like the Yoyogi, the Sendai Girls Yoyogi show was less than 3,200 that they light up. That's of course that's most 2,200 or something.
At the Marigold Sumo Hall show also, though. No, the Yogi show.
What
the
sumo?
Yogi show.
There is no sumo hall show.
I meant Yogi. I meant Yogi.
That's Yoyogi has less than that.
Yeah, but it also had Nani Takahashi retiring.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's
Nana
important.
Retirement show was less than the Natsu Saori show.
Yeah.
So this is basically the second biggest show from women's promotion in Japan, and one of the biggest shows like in whole of professional wrestling in Japan. Like this is no joke. Like it's maybe like the sixth, if I don't count the two Tokyo Domes, which I never like include in this like conversation. This is basically like at worst top 10 biggest show of the year, of the half year, maybe like top 5. So
Yeah.
that's 10-year anniversary of ActWres Girls. Imagine if it was branded differently. So yeah, Sakaguchi. That's what I mean, like by how much worse the scene would have been, like financially for wrestlers, if like Sakaguchi didn't have his vision and didn't keep up with his vision the last 10 years. Because without him, and even though I think he's a moron, without him, we would not have had not just this show, but a lot of different wrestlers and in turn shows even. And I think that the promotions would have been much, much poorer for it without him. Because like the opening scene, let's get to the show. The opening scene of this show was Saori and Natsupoi like telling like explaining how they came to wrestling, that they did not know what it is. They did not want to do it. They did not want to hit each other or anyone else in the ring. And no, they are not wrestlers. They are actresses. That's what like the opening, the prologue to the whole show was. And I think that was the position of basically most people who are now wrestlers who started in ActWres Girls. And I think that's why I was thinking about that when I was watching the show. So that's why I brought it up.
Let's start. We had Love Riddle after that. I did not get to watch Love Riddle because I watched the show on Stardom World a month after it aired. And Love Riddle was cut from that.
Fireworks.
But of course, Natsupoi and Saori was part of Love Riddle with the current ActWres Girls roster. And like the clips I've seen of that, it's just that's worth it just alone, you know.
Yep.
Very very cool. And then we had the ActWres match, the current roster ActWres match. The first Acti Yasukawa match that a lot of Acti Yasukawa fans have watched. Natsuki and Yukina Ohara defeated Act and Mari after 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Younger Gen getting the win over the two leading heels of the company, Amaterasu. How did you guys feel about this showcase match for ActWres?
I think it was, pretty much what it needed to be. Everyone got their stuff in. Like we even saw, Naru appearance and stuff. So I think it was a cool like little showcase, little preview, and then of like hey, like we exist, we're doing this. Act's here. Come watch us, maybe. So I think it served its purpose in that sense. And like in the arena, it was great because like you saw a lot of the personality of the seconds, like everyone around the ring, like Asako just sitting down in the corner outside the ring, and it was just a lot of fun to just take that in and see them all kind of get that personality out on a much bigger stage, and like People were laughing at stuff. People were catching the stuff that was happening outside the ring too. So really, people were enjoying it in the arena, and that was like also really like exciting to see as someone who wasn't sure if the people who were there for the 3,000 people were there for Natsu and Saori knew much about the current ActWres system. So it was fun.
Yeah, the on-stream like perspective, because I was watching this live. I have got start of the show live, and then I was unable to watch to continue watching live. So I was also watching the show, finishing the show today, to be honest, because it took them a long time to upload it to Stardom World. Weirdly enough, I think Mari had one of her like worst days of wrestling. It felt like she was screwing up things that she doesn't normally like miss or does badly. It was weird because it was. I was surprised that she did not like perform on the level that I'm used for her. Yukina was in this and still is work in progress. She has been much better lately, which we will get to. But on this show, she was still very, how to say it? The ring positioning and not knowing where she is or where the other people are in like relation to her is like one of the things that like the good wrestlers know instinctually, and she still doesn't have it in this match. But as I said, Mari was off, which was weird and surprising, and even Natsuki had mistakes, which I was also surprised about that. So I was like, I was hoping, I was hopeful that the match was going to rule, and it was a rare miss from like these three, at least from Mari and Natsuki. Act is act. What can you do about that? And Yukina is a rookie, so I was kind of disappointed with this match.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people also echoing that sentiment. People not familiar with the wrestlers, kind of misunderstanding their good their quality. Like I saw some people saying that Mari was shit, and if you have seen Mari, you in ActWres Curse, you know she's not shit.
Yep.
But yeah, of course when you expose people to a show on such a high level show that a lot of Stardom fans who only watch Stardom watch, they will of course start like noticing flaws and focusing only on the flaws and not on the highlights, which is always a shame.
Yeah, that's the thing with Stardom roster, because they are actually flawless in the execution part of the thing.
Yeah,
It's like the current Stardom wrestlers are like, it's people who do not watch it or watch it for the first time ever. People who watch it for the first time ever are blown away by that, because the execution of the Stardom roster is like they do not make mistakes. It's
yeah,
even I'd say it's scary how not bad Stardom roster is.
yeah.
Like in the physical execution of the moves and the positioning and knowing where everyone is all the times and knowing exactly what to do, how to move, where to stand, where to be. And that's like one of the things that Yukina has shown us here. And I can understand why people are like noticing it and then she talking about it. It's just that I was disappointed by Mari, actually,
Yeah.
and Natsuki. I was confused by that. I think it did not come as like weird as it did live, though. I think, right, Rich.
People were into it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like from my perspective in the arena, it felt like it did what it needed to do. It's also the first match on a long show, so
Yeah,
you don't expect much out of it in general. And I'm like, they're just gonna get a little bit of time. They're gonna do their thing. The Love Riddle's the big draw, and then Yukina being in a match is a big draw. So that's really that's like it accomplished both of those things. And like Yukina is still very early on in her career, and
No,
she's a very very talented athlete. But how much of professional wrestling translates from kick volleyball and baseball and stuff. So
yeah, that's the thing. I'm not blaming her in this case. I'm kind of blaming Mari and Natsuki because they had the off day, which getting an off day in front of 2,800 people is like that's a shame. That's bad luck.
Moving on to the only match except for the impromptu singles match at the end of the show. But this is the only match that involves only members of the original AWG prologue from the 31st of May 2015. This was Tei Honma and Yuno Manase defeating Maiko Osaki and Yuki Harima, with now Kakura being the special guest referee. This was awesome. I fucking love this match. I was floored by how good Yuki Harima was after she has been retired since 2016, and this was her 7th match in wrestling ever. This was awesome. I love this. This just an awesome match. Of course, Tei Honma is one of the ActWres alumni who are retiring this year. So I think that's in like November or something. But yeah, this very awesome. Velkej, what did you think of this?
Yeah, I adore this match. It's like you put on this match and it's like, oh, this is vibes. This is like exactly what I wanted from the whole show is like a perfect show for like me. We start with the ActWres time, which is fun, clunky but fun, and Naru gets to do a boosted moonsault, which is always the big advantage. And I hope Okada saw her and will sign her.
No.
Nope.
And then we get this, and it's like, oh, so we have 3 like professionals doing the professional job, and then we have someone who had less than 10 matches in her career and has not wrestled in like a decade basically, and she is like, she goes hard, she doesn't do anything wrong, everything she does looks good, looks clean, looks great, and it's like, oh, that's the ActWres style. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's done. Take someone who wrestled 7 times or 6 times 10 years ago, get them back into the ring, and have a good match with them. And this is exactly what happened. It's like there is like nothing you can like nitpick on this match, because it was like, that's a perfect match. That there's like nothing you can like say it was bad. Like, even though I'm not a Yuna Manase fan, because since she left Tokyo Joshi Pro, anytime I saw her, it was like, oh, it's Yuna Manase. It's like, I'm over that. But she was good in this match, and like as I said, even though I'm not her fan, I cannot say anything negative in this match. I cannot. And if you know me, you know that that's the highest praise I can give to someone who I'm not a fan of. So I love this match. It's, as I said, it's a perfect match.
Yeah, same. Just like the ActWres originals, seeing like Yuki Harima, one of those things like never thought I'd be able to do, to see her wrestle, and just to see that in this environment, especially with Kakura as the ref, which is a real fun one as well. So yeah, really solid match. And then Harima again, very like surprisingly still able to go. Wonder how much of that is stuff like, her just really, like, she was sharing stuff on Instagram and stuff of like her just getting reps and training and her gear stuff. So she really took this very, very seriously, even if it was just a one-off. So just love to see that.
You know what I think is really funny is that here we are, 3 ActWres fanboys and we are saying that this match is like a great time, and this match is the one that has the lowest cage match rating of all of the matches on this show.
Because people are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people do not understand actress girls.
Do not get it.
Exactly.
It's
This is why I don't have a phone anymore.
it's
Bro,
it's
this
That and the
was the
fact that
most,
it broke at Kamata, but you know.
this was the most AWG match of the entire show. So you know.
even like this, the little tiny little bit. Have you seen that Naokakuta did the Daichi referee jump before
Yes.
she counted 3 at
Yeah.
the end?
Oh,
She
yeah.
did the exact jump. I was like, yes!
Yeah, it was great. It was so good.
I literally shouted into like while she did it, I put my fist into the air because that's what gets me. Stuff like that is what gets me. It's so good.
Then the next match we had AWG alumni Kane Miku and her new trainer and booker, I guess, Yumika Hota, defeating Kaorito and Rion after 8 minutes and 52 seconds. The thing to say here is that Kane Miku is just amazing. Her growth after leaving Actress Girls has been amazing. Like, her growth in Actress Girls was still great, but like her growth post that has been really awesome. She has of course won the tag titles in Ice Ribbon. She only held them for like a month, but it was cool that she did that. Yeah, she has had a great run outside of after leaving Actress, and this was really fun.
Yeah, even the Actress girls were like talking about when I and Kamata was back. It was back-to-back shows, Ice Ribbon and Actress Girls, and I was going around, you know, talking to Togi and Sakura, and they both literally brought up Kanai Miku and being like, she's gotten so strong. So it's noticed very much all over the place. She really has grown like exponentially, and it's been really fun to see.
Yeah, it's like this is like one of those things that are so satisfying when the actress girl who is siloed inside this promotion for not even 2 years, and she goes out and links up with someone who will like carry her around in her backpack because she's so tiny, and unleash her on random promotions. And it's so funny to like, even though if I'm unable to see all of her matches, because I am unable to see all of her matches because a lot of her matches do not make tape. Kanai Miku has like at least 8 matches a month. She's insane.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because she's so small and so early in her career, most of her matches is her getting the ever living shit beaten out of her. So it's basically her getting beaten up at least 5 times a month for like 10 minutes of the match. So this is like Kanai Miku like going through hell to come out from the other side as one of the strongest wrestlers on the scene, because that's what she's going to be, because everyone is beating her up. Everyone is.
Yeah, it's great.
That stomp from Ito in this match, like
I'm from
shit.
Ito. That's dirty. Like, why would you do that to someone small? As I said, like Hota can like carry her in her backpack. That's how small she is. Well, why is Ito like double stomping her? I know that Kanai wanted to take the stomp because she's an insane person, but still.
Yeah.
So after that, we had the Rumble. Let's just say we had some alumni here from Actress Girls, and we also had some general freelancers. Kakeru Sekiguchi, of course, was here. We had 3 versions of Sakura Hirota doing impressions of Natsupoi and Saori Anu. And of course, the final version of Saori Anu by Sakura Hirota won the Rumble. Yeah, fun. Went way too long, but fun.
I have not seen
Yeah.
this because this is the match that I had to leave before this match started, and when I was watching the show today, I skipped this match. So
Yeah, well,
Matches like this are always better live. So
Yeah.
I had an absolute blast. Me and Chris were just talking shit the whole time. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going to come out as next and all that stuff. So, yeah, in person, it was a lot of fun. But I could see like it just being a drag on a stream.
Every time I look at matches like this, I'm like, oh, I want to be there. I just want to be there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like these matches are the party matches that you are going to enjoy if you are there in person.
So,
The battle royals in Japan are all like that, but like on stream, because I would have probably enjoyed that if I was watching it live, but I am not going back watching it on VOD because that's a recipe to just start browsing Twitter and not focus on the match.
So then we move over to the matches I have not seen except for the main event. And these matches we don't really need to focus that much on because they're more Stardom lore. There's more Stardom here. Like Mayumi Osaki versus Sayaka Kuwara. Mayumi Osaki, I guess, was beating her up for 12 minutes.
Just want to ask Rich about the in person. How have you seen Kurara before this match or not?
Yeah, at Korakuen in August last year.
Oh, okay. What would have been her match there?
That was a tag or something. I don't.
Okay, some random tag match.
Yeah.
So you basically came in, just thinking about her as some basic babyface. How did you feel about her after the match ended?
I was happy that Ozaki beat her up.
so
as an Ozaki fan, as an anti-Stardom person, I got my biases here. But no, I thought she was awesome, and the crowd was so behind her. I actually really enjoyed the match. I thought she was great. I think that she exceeded my 6-person tag Korakuen opener expectations of her.
She's great at getting beaten up. She's great at getting beaten up. And like, I know that Sondre, you have not seen this.
No, I will watch it though. I love seeing Sayaka getting beaten.
She has taken like 12 or 15 back fists with a chain to her face.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not just like normal beatdown. Like outside of blading, she did everything she was supposed to do. Like that's the only way she could have gone higher up if she played it like in the 3rd minute of the match or something like that.
Yeah. Stand up for Oz Academy. Let's go. Moving on to a colors match, I would say. Saki versus Yuna Mizumori. Of course, Saki, big Actress Girl alumni. Yuna Mizumori is, of course, from Got the Move, but she would come in and do some actress matches in colors while that was a thing. So this has some backstory from Actress Girl is also not only Got to Move Shoko Pro. They were, of course, tag champs in Got to Move, I think.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
Yep.
But
Wild.
Very, very cool for them both. I of course struggle a lot with caring about Saki singles matches, so I haven't watched it. But how is this in the building, Rich?
I love Saki singles matches. But I haven't enjoyed one since 2021. So I think that I gotta say that. So I enjoyed it. I think that it may have been like I don't know, just the match that I think I won't say like the best like in ring overall, but I think the one that I felt like of the stuff that wasn't like of just exclusively ActWres anniversary context, I think that was the one that really grabbed me the most. I'm just a big Saki fan. I'm a big Unimon fan, but yeah, like I was I think it was mixed in person too, because I think that people they're familiar with Unimon, they're familiar with Saki. It's kind of in the middle of the show. Energy was a little all over the place. Especially the previous match where it was a very, very specific kind of match, and then you had the Rumble before that. So it had some weird energy in the building, but I enjoyed it, and I feel like people were invested. I was just hoping that me would show up, but it was it was just. And hope Me's doing well, but that would have been a fun thing for her to pop in and smack Unimon during the match.
Yeah, just random pair flying in from the
audience
or something like that.
Yep.
That's basically the only thing that was missing from the show was random Kuma-chan spot.
Yes.
Oh
and
yeah.
It would this match would have been perfect for it.
Yeah. Moving on to a match that we don't need to talk about at all because this has nothing to do with ActWres girls. Asumi and Starlight Kid versus Wingori, Hanon, and Saida. Time limit Raw. Normal starter match right there. Not
high speed starter match. It's fun.
Saori versus Aya Sakura. Saori beating up Aya Sakura. Of course, I like that the concept of Natsu and Anu booking the two prominent rookies in Stardom currently against two big name freelancers. That's a very cool and inspired booking. I'm looking forward to watching this match because I really like Aya Sakura. How was this?
The promotional video for this was awesome because it was like they were bringing out gifts, gift boxes for everyone who was performing on this show. And for this match, for the 3 singles matches, it was the 3 of them sitting down, and then they watched the video with the cards dropping, and Aya Sakura basically almost fainted because she knew that it's going to hurt. At first, she was very happy, and it was the camera was on her face for 5 seconds. And first 3 seconds was her very happy to be getting a singles match against Saori. And then she was very unhappy that she's getting a singles match against Saori. So that was very funny. Watching it today, basically just before we started recording. This was your normal Saori beats up a Rook match. And I'm interested how does it feel in the building when the self-announced invader beats up crowd favorite while she asks for applause when she's doing it? I don't understand how this works. Rich.
I was surrounded by Saori fans, but it was.
I cannot imagine that. That has to be horrible feeling.
Well, when the people around me like Chris and stuff, it's pretty obvious. So, but yeah, I think it was similar to the Ozaki match energy. Just people were cheering on the Stardom person, cheering her on, and the underdog. You always have that kind of thing. They were just it was just I don't know. I in person, I don't even know how it would be different than seeing it on a screen in the sense of just it is that very formulaic kind of Saori beating up a rookie match, and I don't know I don't know, I just felt and it was also the first time I got to see Saori live too, so I was into it. But no, it was enjoyable in person. The energy was especially as the match got to its conclusion was good, and people were invested in it. So it was a fun one, a good one in person.
Yeah, I expected.
Yeah.
Of course, this was before. This was a couple of weeks before Saori destroyed every fiber of Velkej's being. So
yes,
the Sunfraud stole the title that belongs to Shuri.
Yeah,
Sunfraud stole it, kidnapped it, broke my heart, and stomped on it at least 5 times.
Yeah. Who is the one who
deserved it?
Who is the one that immediately took a break after this match though? That's sure.
What?
She's gone.
No.
She's gonna be
Oh,
performing over
she's
here
in
now.
Texas today.
Yeah.
What? I thought she took a break.
No,
She's
she's
Ring of
probably
Honor,
going to
they-
be at All In.
They announced her at Ring of Honor last night. I think was it last night?
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
in
know
the
what day it is.
Gauntlet.
But
Yeah.
why is she in the 5-star then?
Don't
When
money.
when is her break starting?
This is her break. She's wrestling in All In AEW. That's her
Yeah,
break.
she'll get
What
like
the
one
fuck?
match a year. It's fine.
What the fuck, bro? God damn it! I hate the US.
Me too. Holy shit.
God damn it. Moving on.
Tornadoes and shit.
I'm gonna have to go to see her in fucking MLW or something. And just, why?
God damn it.
So,
The main event. Oh,
Dear listener, Sondre has just learned that Shuri is going to be wrestling in AEW for this summer.
and I fucking hate it because I am gonna hate the 5-star this year. I am not into the blocks. Because, and I'm really gonna miss Shuri in it. Okay, moving on. Main event of Natsu Saori produce was of course Natsu and Saori in a tag match against Shihiro Hashimoto and Mika Iwata of Sendai Girls. Even though I am incredibly tired of seeing Saori Anu and Mika Iwata in the same match, this was still good. 90 minutes and 52 seconds. Saori Anu, of course, rose up Mika Iwata to get the win. Or was it Natsuboy? One of the others. I just watched this match. It's great. It's a very good tag match. Very fitting of the talents of all wrestlers. Of course, I said it when this was announced. I am so tired of Mika Iwata and Saori Anu in the same match. How is this in the building, Rich?
Well, first I gotta say that I am very upset that this match existed because honestly, Saudi Ano should have been in the opening match as a member of Mars. Now that I got that out of the way, that's my little bias there. I thought it was awesome. Crowd was into it. Anytime Natsupoi did anything, it was like the whole thing was great, and the energy in person was amazing, and like I feel like I've seen I have seen Iwata and no in matches in person
Everyone did.
and like again like it's been done to death, but in this environment, in this building, on this show, with all the people who are on the show leading up to it, I can make an excuse for it, and I loved it, and I think everyone just really like enjoyed just everything about it because it showcases a lot of the strengths of both Poi and Ano, and they can get their asses kicked better than anyone else always have been, and and yeah, it just ruled. It was just a fantastic way to kind of close a show.
Yeah.
I love this because I am not the one who hates Mika Iwata wrestling against Saori Ano. I think they are.
I'm just tired of it because she always beats her. She's my favorite wrestler, man.
But that's not on Saori. That's on Mika's promotion.
How dare you? How dare you? I hate you.
Saori is innocent in this. That's Mako's fault. I have adored that on the show that's celebrating Saori and Poi. Mika Iwata spent most of the match hating Saori so much. She kicked and she hurt Poi just because she knew that it hurts Saori. It's like it's so good that she can like hit someone very hard because she knows that every hit she does hurts the person she hates the most, and that's the energy that like her and Ano like have against each other. Boy is great with Chihiro Hashimoto because she allows Chihiro to throw her around very easily because of how small she is and how willing she is to take like insane bumps. And in exchange, Chihiro Hashimoto is actually willing to bump for her, which like is a thing that's earned, and it's hard to earn it. And it's like this is like one of those things that not a lot of wrestlers, current wrestlers in the scene, has earned, but Boy has earned it very much, and Ano has earned it as well.
Do you think Hashimoto has to like we share the same anniversary year, kind of debut year thing? Because notably, all of the wrestlers in this match debuted in 2015. So, do you think that's like a big respect thing for Hashimoto, for Natsuboy and Anu?
I think it's like it's more about the willingness to eat shit and to respond in kind, I think, from Hashimoto against Boy, because that has always been a thing between them. I don't know when it started. Uh, Maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there was some match on Sendai Girls card, or was it just on Hana shows? I don't remember, but like it was like Chihiro threw Boy around a lot, but didn't really sell for her.
Yeah.
And like on this show on the 10th anniversary, it was like Chihiro selling for Boy. Like I don't know if Boy threw her in for a German suplex. I know that Ano threw Chihiro for a German suplex. I don't remember if Boy did. But I think Boy has thrown Chihiro for a German suplex, which is not something Chihiro would have allowed someone as small as Boy is without shoot background. Like just like randomly. I think that's as I said, it's something that's earned. And I think both Boy and Ano specifically, has earned like anything that, because Chihiro is not a wrestler that, as I said, allow people to do anything what they want to do with her. She is a politician and very proud person who will like drive over you if you won't like do what she wants. And I don't know, maybe it's just because it's their show or something
Yeah.
like that. But I have noticed that she sells for Poi, and she has been selling for Ano for some time because Ano has been on the Senjo shows a lot. So there's that.
Yeah. Rich, how was the class of 2015 in the building? How was this?
Yeah, people like were into every minute. I mean, it was great. Yeah, I like every like these are like some of the top, if like the top wrestlers, in my opinion. Like I love Sendai Girls, love ActWres Girls, and just seeing all this in person was like, you know, I don't know, as I'm just biased towards everyone in this match in general.
Yes.
So it was just really enjoyable, and like the fans like love these people too, and the energy just kept getting more and more like, I don't know, just getting more and more exciting as the match went on. Just enjoying this, and like, again, like with Poi just getting thrown around and stuff. Like again, like anytime Poi either did anything on offense or got like ate shit, the crowd was like, just the energy level just spiked. It was just it was magic.
Yeah. And let's just say congrats with 10th anniversary for all four women. And then after some bickering, continued bickering between Anu and Mika Iwata, because of course they ended up saying that Natsupo and Saori Anu should have a impromptu singles match, which they did, of course, and that was a great five minute time limit draw. Just really fun way to end the show.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not sure what was seen on World, but they had Sakaguchi came into the ring. Gave him flowers,
Yeah, that was
which was nice. And then Dakota, and then yeah, and then it ended with Yuki Harima solo concert as well. So just really fun from the singles match, which was awesome in person, and getting that and all that. And I don't know who those guys were who got that who announced the match and stuff. And but the whole thing, it was just a lot of fun. The whole closing, the last like 20 minutes of the show that was a complete celebration from start to finish, and made the trip and the lack of sleep. And even earlier in the day, I was out in the rain for a few hours watching the concert. So just all the craziness of that day, all worth it to experience the whole show, but especially like last like 20-25 minutes.
Rain in Tokyo drains your energy, man. I remember.
It was rough. Yeah, but it was still like an amazing day.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. This is again, ever since I went to Japan, all of these like when produce shows are happening and stuff, and I look at the cards, I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all. I just wish I could be there.
Yep.
It's very cool. Velk, any closing thoughts on this show before we move over to?
So my big thought was that one of the best celebrations of Actors Girls on this show is also the two originals throwing Actors Girls elbows as hard as they have to after they just went through war with like Beauty Bear, and after they have cooled down because they were getting flowers from random people, for example Sakaguchi, and then they just like went into it. They did the Actress elbows, which by the way is not a thing in Stardom, because in Stardom wrestlers do not hit as hard those elbows. These two women did not have to go as hard as they did in their little tiny 5-minute exhibition match. It was fine. It was perfectly acceptable and fine to just do some high-speedy stuff, to maybe do some German suplexes, maybe some kicks, maybe, or just randomly lay around because you've just had a minute war with one of the top teams in Japan. No, they went hard as fuck. And again, as I said, the Actors elbows, like the thuds they did to each other, were like, oh, okay, these are my Actors girls. That's who they are. That's it. That's like what my brain went to when I was watching this match just before we started recording.
Yeah. Very fun time. Let's move over to June for Actress Girls. Of course, we wait again. This Natsu Saori show was on the 31st, and that is the anniversary date of the 31st of May. That is the anniversary date of Actress Girls. So Actress Girls, of course, held the show the day after. In Shikimo First Ring on the 1st of June. Shikima Special was the name of the show. This show was a 3-match show because they had 2 acting shows also the same day.
Yes.
In the same venue.
I don't even think they were going to run a Act Wrestling show anywhere near the anniversary.
Yeah, I think they just like remembered, oh yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah,
might be some people in town, right?
Yeah, like they are already in here. Why won't we sell them more tickets?
So this was, of course, just 3 matches. We had opening match Asakumiya and Shiaoba versus Yukina Uehara and Ryo. Yukina Uehara won with the jackhammer on Asakumiya after 8 minutes and 48 seconds. And honestly, Yukino Iwahara did a better performance here than she did at the Saori Honor show. The Natsu Saori show.
And it was still a train wreck.
It was rookies.
Yeah,
And that's not cool.
it was fine.
Yeah, it isn't that bad. Moving on. we don't need to focus so much about a lot of this. This match was, of course, a rematch. The next match is a rematch of the current Actors Girls Match of the Year. Ichigogo, Naru, and Marina Sawahara of Actors 5 versus Midsummer Breeze, Nagisa Shiotsuki, and Natsuki. They, of course, had a match earlier this year in Osaka in the lead up to Marino versus Natsuki for the title, which both me and Velkej have proclaimed is our Actors Girls Match of the Year still. But this one here was also not that bad. It was very good. We had for 30 minutes. They went, and in the end, Nagisa Shiotsuki and Natsuki won when Nagisa hit the off-the-lip suplex on Naru after 30 minutes and 31 seconds. Valk, how did you feel about this match?
This was great, not as good as the previous, like as Sondre said, match of the year for Actors Girls so far. The Naru versus Natsuki combination, whenever they like are against each other in the ring, that's my shit. That's like my wrestling, because they are so good with each other, because they have been wrestling together. Right now, they are like the combo that can like do whatever, because they had to face each other like the most of all. One of those things that that I'll always love is that like everyone knows that I love Naru, because I think she is like one of the most physically gifted wrestlers in Japan, and the springs she has in her knees are like awesome, and her against Natsuki is like basically poetry in motion, and I love every second of it. And I think Actors Girls right now, much because we are going to be talking about it throughout this whole month, is the Act Game, and I think they have like one of the best tag team divisions of all the promotions that I watch. Actual tag team division, like, because like they have it's been long, and it has taken them, like, basically they have lost a year since this tournament should have been going on last year instead of this year. And all of the wrestlers that are in it, outside of the rookies, since the Exodus, have been like getting better in wrestling together against other teams. And I think that the like Midsummer Breeze and Ichigogo are like, they have wrestled against each other so often that they are like awesome. And even though they are wrestling on this random show, they will like try their hardest they can. And also Naru has kicked out at 3.1 because she doesn't respect Nagisa, because nobody respects Nagisa.
What the hell?
Wow. Poor Rich and Yannick are crying right now by what you just said.
I know. That's actually targeted attack at Yannick.
Yeah, targeted attack at Yannick. Yeah, what did you think of this, Rich? How was it in the building?
First, you leave the blue choppy girl alone, but mostly, it was great in seeing that again. One of my favorite matches of the year so far, and like the sequel to it. Just cool that it happened on this random show sandwiched in between two acting shows. My brain was very acting at the time. I couldn't stop thinking of Sylvia from Accounting the whole time. But seeing Nagisa like really, especially like towards the end of the match, I really enjoyed like watching her kind of take control, and like felt like it was a big big deal that she got the win. I was screaming a little bit in person, like, yeah, she did it, because with everyone else in the match, she's the one that gets a bit overlooked a lot, and to see her actually be the one that gets the victory was nice, even if Velkej has facts that are annoying.
That nobody respects her.
Yeah, but but I really enjoyed it, and I think that the fact that this is the middle match in the middle of a show, in the middle of two other shows, in person, like it wasn't even that, like Shinkiba didn't even have that many people in it. It was just it was interesting show, a very unique just way to take in an ActWres show, because it just felt like pretty much everyone was in like one row around the ring, and then in the risers, so it wasn't packed, and so, but I feel like anyone there like really like brought some good energy to it, but like compared to the completely like packed acting shows, it felt very different. And I know you guys haven't seen it and can't watch the acting shows.
Nah,
but
we are not allowed to watch that.
Yeah, but it's just the energy was different, very different there. But it was it was a lot of fun. And I got this picture here of Mari bothering Yumi and Mizuka from during that match, and I'm just like, it makes me laugh. So it was overall it was good times, good vibes.
Before Sondre, sorry, I'm sorry. Before we move on, you talked about how the venue was filled or not. How many people was here for this show specifically?
120 people.
Maybe.
According to Battle News, 120.
How many does it did it feel in the venue? Was it 100 people?
Yeah. It was like it might just be because I was comparing it directly to ActWres, which was, I think one of the shows was sold out, one was close to sold out. Yeah. They did not have any seating on the stage for the ActWres shows, because they were using that as part of like the actual performance. But it was definitely like a bit less, and then especially compared to the other ActWres shows I've been to, like just getting merch and stuff, it was very like just less people, but right sandwiched in the middle of two other shows, and a lot of people chose one or the other. But Yukina had like a whole crew roll up, so it was fun. And even compared to Kamata, I think Kamata was pretty.
Empty, Kamata felt like there was enough people in the venue. This felt like really empty watching it on the stream.
Should we mention that Marino, Nagisa said that she was very happy that she won the match, and she promised that her and Natsuki were going to win the act game, and Marino said that she will see them in the finals.
Remember when Nagisa said that she's going to challenge Natsuki for the title?
Yeah. I already am spoiled about Midsummer's Breeze act game match from
I am
this
not
weekend.
Spoiled. Please do not spoil me.
Earlier today. So. I opened ActWres' Twitter page just to get news and stuff, and I saw it immediately. So I know some of the act game direction. But moving on to the main event of this June 1st show, Sakura Mizushima versus Riko Fukunaga. 40 minutes and 14 seconds. Sakura gets her V2 off the King title when she pins Riko with the full Blossom Archhold, which I think is what she calls the Northern Lights. This was sick. Fun match. Sakura, of course, has been Sakura has become like a good leader in a singles match, if you get what I mean. No, she can lead a singles match so well now, and it's very interesting to see. I really like this. Very good defense for Sakura. Riko also did very well. What did you think of this in the building, Rich?
It was just awesome. I'm a big Sakura fan, and seeing her hold the belt and defend it And Rico's like also been one of my faves for a bit because I felt like the injury did set her back a bit, but like since then she's really, really grown to and figured out like where she excels. I mean, she's got like MMA in her family, so she's really excelling in spots where I think she's really figured out where she can, focus on. And there's really just a culmination of like you said, Sakura really finally getting comfortable over the last few months, leading matches, and she's got the belt, so that's like really an indication that Sakaguchi and whomever really do trust her to be in that role very consistently. And it when you look at the match on paper, you think about like 6-7 months ago, probably would have been very different. So very, very just a wonderful match, I thought. And then like again in the building, energy was good. Everyone loves Sakura. Everyone was cheering for, and Rico's got a huge fan base. So, and you had the banner, so people were really into it. Overall, just a really fun thing to experience in person, especially just as a Sakura fan and whatnot. So it felt like very, it's very proof that like of what I've been yelling about ActWres and the system actually working. So
Yeah. Velk, what do you think?
I don't remember this match ever happening. My notes.
What the?
My notes for this match is I have 2 lines for this match. So I start with, we do not trust you, Rico, because I do not trust Rico Fukunaga to deliver good match, singles match. And then the last note and the other note is, after the match, Rico kicked out at 3.3. That's all that I have written about this match. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
In fairness, we are recording this 1.5 months after it happened.
Yes. But even my notes are completely useless. Like even during the match, I was not like into it. And I wrote basically nothing outside of that I don't trust Rico to deliver, and then that she kicked out at 3.3. Like, I'm sorry.
That's the
Rico
problem.
did a 6 suplex, according to my pictures that I'm looking at.
You have sexy pictures though. You have big camera and you are good photographer, so that's cheating.
Well, this is the problem with taking physical notes. You get your.
Do you think that I would have more notes if I write them in a document, something like that, on my PC? No.
Yes.
Oh, I would not.
Because you can just copy paste from like Battle News there. That is so easy.
That's cheating.
True.
Sondre, are you cheating in your note take?
But yeah, that was the June 1st show. Let's move over to.
I just want to shout out one thing because that was also Yumi Agawa's last show with the company. Just wanted to shout her out. Technically, her second last show because she was on the acting show, but her last show was as a ring announcer, and it was just a nice little send off for her. So just wanted to shout her out.
She was. She got the spot in the Love Riddle at the start, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yep.
And she also closed the show.
Yeah, she did.
Very emotional promo. Also, you can read it at Battle News.
Listen to Sondre cheating.
I don't want to read it word for word. It's like a whole paragraph, bro. Like.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on to June 7th in Kamata, Ota City Industrial Plaza, PO Small Expedition Hall. This show you went to as well, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
Yep. So we don't really need to talk about the first 3 matches. They were the basic matches.
Yeah.
Ayano Irie defeated Chiaoba with a teardrop after 8 minutes.
The only thing that I have to say about this is, why is Chiaoba still in the openers?
Because she's Chiaoba.
God damn it, Sondre.
Then we had Kyoke Y and then Arata defeating Mari and Ninja Girl Uran. Ninja Girl Uran teaming with Mari is an acceptable trade, just so that we can get the assisted moonsault. 11 minutes and 12 seconds.
The interactions between them were just fantastic. Whole match, whole show.
Yeah, I'm sure you and Chris had a good time watching Ninja Girl run.
Yeah, probably.
You only fans of.
I have to
I,
say
I want to
something
see more
about-
of Ninja Girl Iran and only Ninja Girl Iran.
I want to say that Ninja Girl Uran a very good character and I like her because I cannot hate Naru. So she even has a slightly different like takes and tropes she does in the like she's does the same moves and shit, but she's a different character and I like that she's not just Naru under the mask. I like that. That's something different.
So then we had Riko Fukunaga and Sakura Mizushima defeating Maru and Rio in after 50 minutes and 15 seconds. This went long. It was cool and all. Rio trying to do chain attacks and not really understanding how the chain works was very, very funny. But yeah, not really a match we need to focus that much on because like it went long.
Yeah.
And it was mainly there just for Maru to troll and be Maru, which is always good. But yeah, moving on to the Act Game match. Act Game first round. Nikisa Shiotsuki and Natsuki Midsummer Breeze first match in the Act Game, and they faced Toru Hina and Yukina Uehara. I think that's Vivas, or is that? I don't remember all the team names. But Midsummer Breeze did advance after Natsuki hit the cutie special on Toru Hina in a very good 14 minutes and 17 seconds. Very, very fun. Midsummer Breeze never really. And they never disappoint me in any tag match they have. So
I will say though, in person, since this was a points match, I thought Yukina alone would carry her merch sales or whatever, her ticket reservations. She had a whole cheering section that was like the entire like left side of the of like the premium section. So
are you telling me that the points are worked?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything.
well,
But if merch sales and tickets are a big part of that equation, I think
One third.
Yep. But you got luck, you got performance, you got other stuff in there. You know,
Uh-huh.
balance
Yeah, sure,
itself
sure.
out. But,
Sure. Uh-huh. Are you are you saying to me that it's actually not something that's shoot, but it's worked as everything else inside wrestling? And it's just like one of those other things that Sakaguchi created to throw to do the putting a stick inside his bicycle thing.
I'm going through my pictures, and right now I have a picture of Sakaguchi just staring at my camera directly. So I cannot I cannot comment.
He knows your name.
He knows. I'm not talking about him.
Okay, joking aside, this ruled. This was like as much as I thought, as much as I said that Yukina doesn't have the ring awareness. She more than carried her weight in here. Great. I am sad that Toyohina is just like booked very not as regular as I would have wanted her to be booked. I guess she has something else going on in her life. She has kids, so whatever. And I have been told by her Twitter that her child is a genius photographer, so I believe her. So whatever. And but I would have loved to see her and Yukina team up more. I think that as much as I don't like Yukina teaming up with Rio, I liked this team a lot, and I think it was really like a good decision to put them together because they filled up like it's not as like completely filling up their like each other's weaknesses because Toru Hina is a really incomplete wrestler right now. Yuki Na is getting to be complete as possible with amount of matches he already had. But they had more than held their own in the ring, and I think all of those 14 minutes, as much as the previous match did not have to go 15 minutes, these 14 minutes were fully deserved. And I would even say that if you look on the match times, you would think that this match should not go as long as it did, and maybe some minutes should have been put into the main event, which we will talk about next. But I think all of these 14 minutes are deserved and should have been used for this match, because I think Yukina is the future of this company. Everyone thinks that. Everyone can see that.
Everyone thinks they're the future of the company that they respectively own.
Exactly.
The kicks,
And
did you see the kicks? Sorry,
Yes.
I didn't say about the kicks.
Yes.
Screaming about him in person.
Yes. And if she gets away from the butt stuff, because I hope she gets away from the butt stuff, she will be in a year, she is going to be a champion, and deservedly so, I think. But she has to go away from the butt stuff. I don't like the butt.
Somebody's got to clip that.
I know.
You just need to learn appreciating Ryuichi Taguchi and Madoka Kikura, bro. You know?
No, I don't need to.
I know, jokingly, we were calling her new Gochika for a bit, but in a lot of ways, I see that in what she's doing. Where Gochika went from this model presence to actually a really competent and then overshadowing the people around her, in a good way. Yeah, I'm not, exactly. But don't even get me started on that person. But just
maybe the hip attack will be Yukino's giant swing. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just gonna start doing it 10 times in a match. Moving on to the main event of this June 7th show, Marina Sayahara defending the ActWres title, AWG title against Haruka Ishikawa. 9 minutes and 4 seconds. Marino defends her title successfully for the second time with the MRN smash. This was very good. Marino always delivers. She is the Joshi MVP of 2025, in my opinion, so far. Because I don't really see how AWG would have the momentum they have if not for her arc this year. And Haruka Ishikawa has also been really, really good this year. So this delivered as expected, and was really fun.
I cannot imagine seeing this match on paper in 2023 and thinking that I was going to be hyped for this match. We were hooting and hollering because Haruka Ishikawa is fucking awesome, and the length of this match is seemingly shorter, but they did everything they needed to do in the match, and I think giving them more minutes would have been a mistake, because they still, as much as Natsuki has figured out what her big match is, I don't think Marino fully has figured out what her big match is. She is almost there, but I don't think she has the main event of Korakuen Hall epic match figured out. And this match like this is what she needs to do to get that figured out. They have done everything they could have in 9 minutes. It ruled. And I am looking forward more Haruka Ishikawa versus Marino Saihara, because I believe we are going to get it in the future again, because them against each other is they fit so well together, and I could not have imagined saying that, as I said, in 2023. because I thought Haruka Ishikawa is Charisma Baki. She laughs and smiles and grins and is an evil sick bastard who does backdrop drivers, and it fucking rules. So I love my Hammer of Darkness. More of this and less of Riko Fukunaga, Sakura Mizushima versus Maru and Rio. More of 9 minutes sprints.
Yeah. Rich, how did you feel this went?
I thought it was excellent. I'm a big Ishikawa fan since for a bit. Like ever what was it, that first Korakuen I went to in March of 2023, and where she like started showing some plays, like okay, she's got something going on here. And I think she's gonna pick them to win that match was like the big thing, and like to see her in a title match, a couple years later, and like after like a huge shift in what she's doing, like just again the expressions alone are enough to get someone to be like, holy shit, like something is happening here. Like she's awesome, and like she's really backed it up in the ring, and like I just Saori has been amazing this year too, an amazing just like it is such another part of like just keeping ActWres afloat and really making it worth watching, and really just such an important piece of that puzzle to keep everything together. And then like Haruka and like the match itself was great. I mean, just I think that like we're saying the time, it was a perfect amount of time for the match. Like I haven't watched it back since I was there, but it did feel like a very complete match between the two of them. And I'm so biased towards Haruka. I'm like, Haruka should have won. I bought a portrait from her, but it was just such a just really enjoyable, and like I felt very invested in it in a way that I've been so invested in a lot of the stuff, even in like the Natsu Saori show, where it's like so much has built to this over time, and you're finally seeing the payoff. And like I think that's part of why I'm like, you got to get in and just start watching and cheering for some undercard or mid carder. And this is such a great example of that with Ishikawa, just really just kind of surprising people over the last year. So yeah, and this is like again just I'm like a damn broken record, but it's just the system works, and it
works.
Yeah,
They can ActWres, teach her some wrestling moves, and figure out it's herself.
Yep.
And before we get to Osaka on June 22nd, let's go to Shinjuku Face. Tomoko Watanabe's produce show on the 13th of June in Shinjuku Face.
Show that did not happen.
I totally watched that.
Yeah, this show, like, we just have to mention it. It was the ActWres matches was uploaded to the nets, so we watched it. It will take you exactly 14 minutes to watch the ActWres matches from this, because there's not both matches did not go long, and Love Riddle almost went longer. Naru and Natsuki defeated Riko Fukunaga and Yukina Ohara after 6 minutes and 51 seconds. And Naru got the win with Shooting Star Press. So the fact that Velkej says that this show does not exist and his favorite won.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
It's not canon. It's non-canon.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Not canon.
You're taking the one win Naru has gotten. And you're being like, it's not non-canon.
This is Tomoko Watanabe first produced event. It's super weird. Have you? I think we should read the rest of the card as well.
Yes, I will. This was the opener.
I'm sorry, Sondre. Continue then.
This was the opener. It was decent. It wasn't that bad.
Nobody was trying too hard.
Yeah. Then we had a singles point match. Sakura Mitsushima defeated Marino Sayahara after 6 minutes and 42 seconds. The two singles champions from ActWres faced each other, and Sakura won with the Storming Blossom 100% Schoolboy, which is cool. Very, very fun. They went very high speed at the start, and then they slowed a bit, and then Sakura won. Yeah, yes, that's exactly the rundown you need to have for that. So that's the two matches we have seen from the show. Now, the other matches from the show are Kuhaku versus Honoka, which went 7 minutes. Honoka is a Pro Wrestling Wave rookie.
So,
And
by the way, so far there were 3 matches and they did not even last 21 minutes. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Yeah, and Kuhaku, of course, is like one of the top stars in Wave. Not that says that much because it's Wave, but I always love Kuhaku.
There are 3 people on the roster, yes, or 4 maybe.
Yeah, this is 50% of the Wave roster, Honoka and Kuhaku. So. And then the main event of this Tomoko Watanabe first produced event was Aja Kong, Kyoko Inoue, and Yuki Miyazaki, defeating Haruka Ubisaki, Takao Inoue, and Tomoka Watanabe after 14 minutes and 55 seconds.
So yes, this show
I would be asking for refunds if I went to the show.
Yes, 35 minutes of wrestling on this show.
Yeah,
and 14 of that were ActWres girls.
Yes, and I promise, this show probably went like 2 hours in the building, because they probably had a lot of shilling in between matches. Yeah,
as I said.
I'm glad you probably were going home during this show. Rich.
Yep.
I don't know when did you leave Japan?
The 9th. So the
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. This is a show I would not have gone to. But moving on to what's that called?
I'm trying to remember if I actually watched the whole thing. I went outside during this.
Osaka?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the first opening match was Mari, Osaka on the 22nd of June in 176 box, of course, the best venue in all of wrestling.
Yep.
The opening match was Nanami Togi versus Mari. Nanami Togi lost when Mari hit the buzzsaw kick after 8 minutes and 13 seconds. Very good finish. Of course, Nanami Togi is entering her goth era. She's trying to be recruited into killers, it seems.
Yeah, that's her story. She is a killer now.
Yep.
Yeah. It was very, very fun. This was a good like Mari beating up a rookie match. Like
Yep.
Moving on to Acta Nayano Irie versus Asako Miya and Irisa Nagai. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. Even I couldn't get that into this, even though it's Irisa. Teardrop Angel got the win on Asako Miya from Ayano Irie. Yeah, this is 3 wrestlers I never care. I struggle getting invested in watching them wrestle, and the wrestler I get the most invested in watching her wrestle. So yeah.
So I had a revelation during this match.
Yeah.
I want you both to hold your hearts. Put your hands on your hearts.
Okay.
Asako Miya good.
Holy shit.
Sondre, remember how I was hyped about Asako in this match?
Yeah, you were.
She's after 2 years of getting beat up and being a bad wrestler, she's actually a good wrestler now. And it happened basically overnight. I have not expected this. I was completely taken aback by it, but she has everything in this match she has done was done well, without like obvious fuck ups or anything, and it was within the flow of the match and everything. It's like Asako good.
Mhm.
I am sad to report.
Yep. That is a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean she has been pretty decent this year. I won't say. I won't argue with you.
The thing is, when she is not wrestling when she is not doing fully comedic match, she
Yeah.
does not insert the comedy spots anymore, which is like one of the things that I remember. I fucking hated that last year because she was wrestling a competent normal match and then she did a comedy spot and it completely taken away from the rest of the match. She stopped doing that because she has enough stuff to do in the matches that she doesn't have to do the comedy spots. While when she does the comedy spots and does the comedy match, it works because she is physically, she knows physically what to do in the rest of the match. It doesn't completely wreck the match. So Asako Miya good now. Sadly, it was against Act and Ayanos.
Yeah.
Very frustrating people at this point.
Yeah, you
Yes.
mean one wrestler, but will deliver once in exactly 4 months, and one wrestler who is without me absolutely useless.
No,
I miss me, man.
I know.
It's me.
Man.
Against stars, we could have the tag team run. They could have been champions.
I will say,
that.
I will send a message to Yannick and say that you said Ayano area is completely useless without me. So moving on.
He will hunt me down and kill me.
Yeah, he will. Moving on to Andre and Natsuki defeating Ryo and Yukino Uehara. 30 minutes and 35 seconds. This was, I think it was... here's the problem. It was Henry getting the pin on Yukino with the Thunder Dive. The problem is that I don't have all of the match results written down like with Battle News. Because Osaka. So I just have.
Sondre is cheating with his notes.
Wow.
We were drinking watching this show, bro.
Yeah, we were drinking because it's Osaka. We drink when we watch Osaka.
I don't even know if I watched anything past this match, so we're all in the same boat. I went outside for a hike, and I don't know if I came back.
You started to watch the show, then went out and never returned.
I just got home now.
The thing is, this was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Okay, so I am the only one that has notes about this. Andre and Yukina carried the match, which we will see on the last show of the month, because Andre and Yukina are perfect pair, and they are great with each other, against each other, not with each other, against each other. They really work great, and I don't know if it's because they started at the same time and they do not have respect against each other, or they just enjoy hurting each other too much, because that's how that felt. And it's going to be a theme that I'm going to talk about on their singles match on the last show of the month. But in this match, they carried this match, which the match has Natsuki in it. And Ryo, who is also really fun to watch. But Yukino Uehara and Henry carried the match. I have one issue. The actual finish of this match fucking sucked. It's the drop from the top that Henry does. It's bad. She should stop doing it. It's her worst move she does.
It's the move she won with.
Yeah.
It followed up with one of the best top rope moves in the company.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So Natsuki does the double stomp, and then Andre does the sit thing. And it's like, whoa, and she wins with it. Like, no, why would you do this? I want her to stop doing that because it's bad. It's bad even not if it's not top rope. And if it's top rope, it's even worse. It's like one of those moves that looks worse when you do it off the top rope, because you land in the standing position and then you sit down, and it's so obvious, and you cannot do it differently because you would have fucking wrecked yourself if you did it differently, and killed your opponent as well, in the process of it. So you cannot do it differently. So stop doing it. It's bad. Otherwise, this match fucking ruled. And Natsuki versus Ryo ruled. So basically, they had two pairings that were awesome. Natsuki and Ryo, because Natsuki can kick Ryo really hard and will self Ryo. And Andre and Yukina are great together. Like everything they do together, like they complement each other so well. So if you have not seen this, Rage, because you have left.
I did.
Okay.
You heard me rambling about the fucking finish too.
Yeah. I think like if everything works out perfectly, in like 3 years we will like go back and watch this random Andre Yukina match, like scroll on the cage match and click on like third match in their career against each other or something like that, and it's going to be this, and go back to this, and we will see that they had the chemistry against as a career rivals since like almost the start, or maybe it's going to be this thing with Boy and Ano, and they are going to be Boy and Ano like in 10 years or something like that, and they will have this random match in 176 bucks in Osaka, which like will prove to which I will be able to use in and beat someone over the head with it, that they were awesome since the start, and that you should have watched ActWres Girls 10 years ago. Or something like that.
Yes.
Because they will be main eventing Sumo Hall or something. Sakaguchi, please try hard enough.
Try.
It's impossible. Moving on to Nene Arata defeating Nagisa Shiotsuki after 8 minutes and 14 seconds with the Brainbuster. Not that much to say here. Nene building up momentum for an eventual title shot that we'll mention when we talk about the next show. But yeah, moving on. Or do you want to?
For some reason, I have not written anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's the note that everything about these rules, the finish of high knee into the knee, too much good shit.
No, that
together I need to rewatch. No, that's the last match.
That's the last match.
So I have commented on this match while taking live notes because it's Nagisa Shiotsuki. I do not respect this woman.
and we were drinking. Moving
Hold
on.
Here's my note from that match was Nene Arahata answers the question of what if Stone Cold Steve Austin was good.
Wow.
Nene Arahata is getting, when she gets a mic time, she's all.
Well, moving on to Act Game second round point tag team match. This was the Act Game match on the side of I think it's the B side. Marina Sayahara and Riku Fukunaga, MRC, I think they call themselves. ActWres 5 MRC.
It's Marino Rico. It's Marino Rico, but just like without the A's and I's.
Yeah. Then ActWres 5 Heart, Naru, and Sakura Mizujima. 14 minutes and 47 seconds. Marino and Riku Fukunaga advance in the Act Game when Marino, I think it was Marino, got the pin. Marino got the pin with the German on Naru.
I was 4 shots deep in this point, so that's why my note is I need to rewatch.
And you didn't rewatch.
Not yet. I forgot that I need to do that. Yes.
It was very, very good. I would say that this is my match of the month for ActWres. It just delivered. It delivered in all aspects you would expect from these wrestlers. Yeah,
like from this month, I probably would put it as like if I was going to send someone something from this month, it would be this one because like you have, 3 of the best of this current gen, and you have Rico who's been solid and improving and all that. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Rico is the weakest link in this match, and she did really. What I remember is she did really well in this match. It's because it's the ActWres 5, and they have. Was that December and November? From November to December, they basically wrestled only against each other.
Yeah.
It was like they were in their separate universe.
Yeah.
Else happening in the promotion. and they have basically perfected the art of the tag team between like in this. Even though I don't remember this match, but I remember it was really good, and I have notes about it, everything about it. That's my first note.
Yeah.
I do take notes in English when I watch wrestling. It's weird, I know.
That's
It's easier for me to
weird.
Yeah, it's easier for me to read them when I record podcasts. I have to speak in English, and I do not
Yeah.
switch language.
Why would you ever write notes about wrestling in your native tongue?
Yeah, because like there are no like names for moves and shit.
Yes. Like a pinfall in Norwegian would be like so weird. I don't even know how to translate it
Yeah, I
off
don't
the
know
top
how
of
to
my head.
translate it into Czech as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. So I am actually reading my notes like verbatim. I am not kidding.
Yeah.
So this, I cannot call it the match of the month because I don't remember it completely fully. For me, the match of the month is something different on the next show. So, but
Get on to the next
I
show.
need to rewatch this. So I will believe you too that it's the match of the month.
Now, just want to update you. All In has started, and Katsuyori Shibata and Gabe Kidd has just been chopping each other for like 3 minutes now. But yeah, moving on.
I'm happy for you.
No, it's not.
Sunlight out. What is going on?
It's not good. Like it's just boring. Moving on to the last show of June, 28th of June, Act Wrestling Step 57. They took forever uploading this to Nets. Shinkiba first ring. The opening match, Riko Fukunaga defeats Shia Oba after 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Decent match, decent opener. I don't remember the finish. I guess the finish is probably just a submission. No, she won with the Tiger Suplex.
Yeah. It's again. I once again ask both of you, why is Chiaoba in the opener?
Because she is Shia
Thank you, Sondre.
Yeah.
But this is the training for the UWF match.
Yep.
God damn it. I couldn't escape it.
But by the way, big note from this match, the Chiaoba did some weird judo throw. So luckily we have Rich here. Rich, is Chiaoba secret judoka, please?
Oh, she just likes mint ice cream.
Yeah, I know, but is she also a secret judoka?
I don't believe so.
That would be weird.
So can
She's
you
a voice actress, and
can you please like give us the reason why Chiaoba is doing UWF?
Listen, man. If you want to judge Shima for being a Shia Oba fan, that is your business. But I respect Shima for being a Shia Oba fan.
yeah, Chioba just rules. That's why.
Yeah, I know that she rules. I would have loved to see her not in the openers anymore. Isn't she like in her second year? Isn't she like in her third year now? Why is she in the openers still? Like, what are we doing? Why is she still in the open? I know that you have to have a veteran against the rookie in the opener, so the veteran can beat the rookie, and the veteran can have a win going into the next show. Why is Chiaoba still considered rookie?
I would like to remind you that Waka Tsukiyama has been wrestling for 5 years, and she is in the openers at every Stardom show.
But Waka Tsukiyama is an undercharger. Okay, you are answering my question obliquely, but shaded Waka Tsukiyama. I applaud.
Moving on to Andre versus Yukina Uehara. Yukina Uehara wins with a jackhammer after 7 minutes and 40 seconds. A pretty decent rookie versus rookie match. Kind of over-delivered in my expectations. Yeah, this was very fun.
Yeah.
Rich, please give us some thoughts about this, because otherwise I will be.
I think I
grinding
just said
poetic
is
about
real
this
shit. Is good stuff. That's really that's what I went through this show a little bit quickly this morning.
Yeah.
They're both awesome. They're both doing good stuff together. Yeah.
So this is my match of the month.
Wow.
This rule.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. This match owned. Like this is I did not expect this. I was completely taken aback by this. This is what I wanted out of Yukina. I knew what I was getting out of Henry. My first note is Henry will kill. Then these rules, ref screwed Henry because Henry was not. By the way, Henry was not pinned. Henry was not pinned because Henry doesn't like to lose because Henry is an actress. So, I love this. And as I said in Osaka, the Yukina versus Henry combo is like perfect. And they will wrestle together against each other for years onwards. And they will be getting better and better and better with every passing month. And I will, as I said, in 10 years, I will come back and I will smack someone over the face with this match. And I will tell them, go watch this. This is the start of their careers. This is how good they were back then. And they will be main eventing sumo halls. Because this is like perfection. This is Yukina Uehara showing that she enjoys hurting Henry. Because when Henry was in the ropes, Yukina was kicking her from the behind and smiling and enjoying hurting her. And that's one of the things that because I'm a sadistic person, I enjoy a lot when wrestler obviously enjoys hurting the other person. Because that also means that they are not afraid of hurting that other. So that means they will not be pulling punches, and I am able to buy in more because it feels, in air quotes, more real. So this is my match of the month because I don't remember think about the previous main event. That's the issue. So I can only use this, like basically this show, because the previous shows were not as.
This was the best show of the month. So,
Yeah,
like,
and as I said, this match, like, it's only 7 minutes 45 seconds. I
Yeah.
think they could have easily gone 3 more minutes, and they would have still had stuff to do, which is like why I even think that Andre was like trying to get out of the pin while Yukina was pinning her and Chorizo was counting because Chorizo is evil ref. He's a heel ref and he's getting name calls and I hate. Also, he needs to grow a beard back because he
looks scary. He looks
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, please, Chorizo, grow your beard back.
Yeah.
And again, I fucking love this match, and I will. If I did not have my top 10, this match would have been top 10 on my top 10 list at the end of the year.
Then let's move over to the next match, which was Morino Sayahara and Risa Nagai versus Nene Arata and Hinata Senya. Nene Arata won with the airborne brainbuster after 12 minutes and 10 seconds on Arisa Nagai. This was a very good tag match with Hinata Senya on the side. Marino just did really, really good work here. Arisa Nagai did really good work here. Nene Arata did really, really good work here. Really carrying her side of the team. And yeah, this was pretty much a match built on Nene after the match challenging Marino for the title. That match has now been set for the 17th of July in Shinkiba First Ring. That's cool. Very, very nice. What did you think of this, Rich?
I enjoyed it. I think hold on.
How are you feeling about Hinata Senya?
So I'm cheering for her. I'm cheering for her. She's a nice person. Helped me out at Shinkiba personally. She also did photography for one of the shows. She's a nice person, good, and all that. Her year so far has been abysmal in the ring. I see flashes of stuff where I'm like, okay, she's gonna figure it out. She's gonna get it.
And
She's
then
she's got to stay off the ropes. That's what she's got to do. I'm just saying.
Yes.
She's got to stay off the ropes. She's got to stop overcomplicating things because she's got so much to her that she could really focus on and stuff. And I think that her being like the ropes person is not it. I think when she does the submissions, the other stuff, it's good. And it's just the ropes. She's falling off them. She's doing stuff. And like,
her mortal enemy is the ropes.
And she's the ropes person because she does the entrance thing. But she's got to get off the ropes. She could do anything else and she'd be fine. Just get off the ropes. Okay, I'm done ranting. Yeah, Nene is awesome. And if Stone Cold was good, he'd be Nene Arahata. And yeah, everyone else in the match is fucking solid and awesome. So yeah, I just had to get my Hinata stuff out there because I'm cheering for her. I want her to figure it out. I think she's got potential. She's got a presence. She's got a lot of stuff that works for a wrestler, and it's just she's got to figure out to just get off the ropes.
Yeah, my big thing is that I'm interested how the match was set up before the match actually happened because Arisa got busted open, her nose busted open. She was bleeding and she was outside for a big part of the match. And I'm interested if she was not supposed to be much like more involved in the middle part of the match because Marino took over for her. And then Arisa came back into the ring and did the most insane bumps.
It was amazing.
It was insane. She was like neck bumping for random moves.
She did a neck bump when she did a cutter.
Yes, she got a neck bump for it. Like it was so crazy. And I'm like,
neck bump for her own cutter.
I went back and tried to figure out when she got the nosebleed. And I'm like, was it just on her selling something in like the opening moments of her like being tagged
something
in? Like she that. She sold her nose when Hinata like did this, stomped her feet. Like I was like, okay, like what? Like she didn't even get a move. Like it was crazy. She was like she was possessed that match. She was completely. It was amazing to see.
I love Risley so much.
And then she came back and like was bumping as a maniac. I think she was like slightly out of it and full of adrenaline or something like that because she did stuff that she's not like that was like not necessary at all. It's a mid card. It's actually a match in the exact middle of the card. You do not need to do neck bumps. It's Shinkiba. It's not a title match. You don't need to do this. Why are you doing? And she was like, no. I have failed my company. I have bled in the match. My nose got busted open. Marino had to take over for me. So I will now recompensate everyone by being as insane person as. And then she did.
Have you met her?
Yeah, I think she's insane.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like you. Okay, so we both feel the same.
I don't. I have never met her, but I think she's insane.
She's just a crazy ball of energy, like in person. So
every single guy.
Yeah.
So she is a crazy ball of energy in person.
Yeah. So like something just triggering her, just go even more into that. Yeah, just the blood, the something, whatever. Just as just Arista being Arista, she's awesome.
She is the kind of person who will ask you a question, and before you have gotten the answer out of you, she will ask you another question. You know?
Yes.
It was very fun talking with her. But yeah, love this. Is the guy, always an MVP. Also, most important note I took from this match. She did not kick out at 3.5 or 3.1 or 3.2. She did.
She actually laid down.
She stayed down.
Which is
That's not an actress girl.
only person on this show of the 5 matches who actually stayed down. It's incredible.
Fantastic. Yeah, moving on to Haruka Ishikawa and Kyoka Iwai defeating Naru and Sakura Mizushima after 15 minutes and 27 seconds. Haruka gets the win with a backdrop on, I'm pretty sure it was on Naru.
Yeah.
This was good, very, very good. I think this was my favorite match on the show. I thought it was very fun to see Haruka just go wild, as per usual. And Sakura and Naru are just so good. It was fantastic. I'm a little bit confused about the post-match. Because the post-match, Haruka said, I won. Does this make it so that I get a one-on-one matching with you, Sakura? And Kyoka immediately intercepted her and said, a one-on-one match with Sakura is mine. I can participate. It's mine. I don't need the belt. And I hated it. It was so boring. It was like, why? Move on, Kyoka. Dude. Like, be in openers for like a month or two, please.
change
trainer with she.
Yeah. Just like, take a break. But yeah, Kyoka got will have a special singles match. She already had it. She got a special singles match in the main event against Sakura in a non-title match on the July 5th show. Me and Velkej were kind of just speculating maybe they're trying to set up a 3-way for Korakuen.
Ooh.
Between these 3. What do you think about that?
As someone who doesn't like 3-way matches, disappointed, but but also, I don't know. I think that is an interesting way to do this, and again, just
You mean Kyoka stealing matches from her
Kyoka.
teammates?
Yeah, I mean Kyoka just. Yeah, I love Kyoka. I'm a big Kyoka defender, but we got to get her traded with Chi for a month.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Let she be in some main events for a while.
Yes, get her a 3-way for the Lion belt.
The setup was like the post-match promo was so confusing. That's why I went into the. But if she got the special singles match against Sakura, that's done then.
Yeah.
I want to say that Haruka did a dropkick to Naru to the back of her head that gave Naru such a whiplash that I think she had felt like she was in a car accident. Like, that looked so fucking brutal. That was like, why are you trying to actually hurt? But that was like the worst, like the most brutal move on the whole show, maybe of the whole month.
Yeah.
Because moves like that are those moves that actually are a danger, not the headbutts. This thing, because Naru was unable to, she did not know what's when she's going to hit her because she's hitting her to the back of her head, and she actually drop kicked and shoved her head to the front. So Naru then had to do a bump, back bump.
Yeah.
So she got actually a whiplash, a really hard whiplash. And I'm like, wow, that's harsh. Why would you do that, Haruka? But it fits with Haruka's maniac personality.
Yeah,
that she currently has.
And I just literally just have to rewatch this finish because it just blew my mind when it happened. And she hits the backdrop on Sakura and just holds her down. And Sakura's squirming to get out. Haruka's just not having it. And then when she gets the pin, she just starts screaming and laughing maniacally. It's just incredible. Just such incredible stuff from Haruka right now.
And the thing is, normal referee in the normal company would have counted pinfall.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
But speaking of bad refereeing, moving on to the main event. The main event was Mari and Maru facing Act and Ayano Irie. ActWres Killers versus ActWres Killers. Mari and Maru won after 15 minutes. 50 minutes and 44 seconds when Maru hit the Maru X2 Super X-Hole on Ayano Irie to get the win. Big Maru win, of course, always is a good thing. We had a lot of big chain moves in front of Chorizo that he just completely ignored. We had Ayano Irie having a chain around the head, getting dropped on from his Eraser's Edge position from Mari, which was scary. This was a complete brawl. Not that special in my opinion, but it was very fun. I liked the Asako and Maru match earlier this last month more than this,
because that had the absolutely genius comedy spot. Probably one of the best comedy spots of the year.
Also, it had a Haruka Ishikawa.
Yes, that also helps because Haruka Ishikawa rules, as we have together all decided. This was good. This was good. This match had Act trying. This is the one match in 4 months that I try. This is that match. So if you are listening to us talking about ActWres and you have seen Act wrestle for the first time last month on the show, and you have been a big Act fan at least last 5 years. So
you've been a big supporter, fuck Nane.
Fuck Nane, fuck Yoshiko supporter. If you want to actually watch some Act matches, you can go and watch this match because that's Act trying very hard, not just like being charisma and doing her one basic back bump, one half bump, and one fake bump in the match. She actually bumped for the moves in this match.
For some reason.
Yeah, because it's Mari in the match.
Yeah. True.
That's the reason she bumped for Mari and Maru, because one is her teacher and one is the leader of the promotion, and she's also leader of the promotion. And also we had Ayano, who even if she tries, it's like it's Ayano.
Yeah, with her. ActWres respects Ayano's business business work.
And she's a fine wrestler, but she's a fine wrestler. There's nothing else there.
there was such a flash of potential for a bit, but
yeah, but that's because she was next to me, and that helped a lot.
Well, even when she was kind of solo-ish, it just. But yeah, it fizzled out. It fizzled out.
The promo at the end of this just makes me feel that the final of the Act game is gonna be Asako and Maru versus Amaterasu. Because that was what all of the promo after this was about.
Imagine saying that when they announced the tag team tournament, that the final of the tag team tournament is going to be 2 heels against each other, and one of the heel teams will include Great Asako. Yeah. That's and haven't I said that ActWres girls have one of the best tag team divisions?
They do.
Yep.
And that bad fight for the Konoken. But also it makes a lot of sense because it would be a featured match for 3 out of for 4 important people of the promotion. So yes, it makes a lot of sense.
The 3 leading heels and the leading comedy wrestler. So
executive producer Asako Miya. Please respect executive producer Asako Miya.
So what did you think of this match, Rich, and the show in general?
I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed the whole show. Like I said, I watched it kind of quickly. I half watched it. I was getting stuff ready this morning. The The main I enjoy. Again, that Razor's Edge spot was kind of insane.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. Love the tag match with Haruka and just I think it was a really great show, start to finish. And what I caught of it was just really good. I don't know. I think that they ended the month strong, and you know,
As much as they have started month really, they have ended the month really strong.
Yeah.
As you said, it's the paradox of being a ActWres fan, because it's like, okay, so you have like 3 shows that are like fine, with one show having like really good semi-main event or like and one really good mid-card match, and then like nothing around it, and then you have like show like this, which has for me one of the best like matches, the match of the month is Yukina Uehara and Henry. Then you have Hinata Senya, who didn't fuck up anything outside of rope spots, and Arisa Nagai bumping as a maniac, with the other two like doing great job around her.
Yeah.
And then you have like insane Haruka Ishikawa laughing while she is for spinning Sakura Mizushima, who is squirming and Chorizo is counting. And then you have like Maru, who is a genius of brawls and trying as hard as possible, as it is possible for her to try. And it's like, okay, so this promotion is so weird. Why are you so weird? Why are you not all the time? You can be good all the time. Look at this card, look at this match. Why are you so good on this show and not as good on the previous shows? Is that about how many people are in the venue or something like that? What's going on? Like, I love this promotion. That's so frustrating.
Yeah. I don't know. I think sometimes just who they can get on cards at times. I mean, the show on the first was really the focus was the act ring, and you could tell like leading up into that, like it was act ring, and then like, oh crap, we got to do something for Natsu Saori, and then they had like 3 matches like sandwiched in the middle of 2 act ring shows. So that like makes sense. Then the Kamata show was announced kind of late on off what was going on there with that. So I feel like the first half of the month maybe it was a little bit like, okay, we just got to like scramble to put a whole bunch of like different moving parts together to make it work. And then like I think the last 2 shows were solid, especially the last one, which was just really good.
Yeah.
The Osaka shows are always like weird, and
I love the Osaka shows, but yeah, they are.
I
weird.
love
I love them because they're
them.
weird. They're weird.
yes.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to like rate them in. You have to watch them like it's the Osaka show. You cannot like consider them fully like on par with the Shinkiba shows. It's different.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you have like this show, which is like, as I said, like awesome. Like I love this show. So, and the funny bit is that Sakaguchi did not realize that he forgot to upload this show.
Yeah, he uploaded this show along with the first show of July, which is so annoying.
You got the USB flash drive at the same time for both.
I
just think he forgot to upload it and realized when he was uploading the second show that he forgot to upload the first one.
He's been busy removing stuff from nets and putting it on the YouTube. That's like been very, very active the last 3 weeks.
And going to drinks with Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Yes, so he doesn't have time to upload anything current anywhere.
A quick question: who do you think buys the drinks, Nakajima or Sakaguchi? I feel it's Nakajima.
Do you think Sakaguchi is card named Nakajima for money?
Yeah, it feels like it would be lore breaking if it wasn't, you know.
I love and hate this man. It's so funny.
So yeah, that was the month of June for ActWres Girls. Of course, your match of the month, Velk, was Henry versus Yukina Uehara from the 28th. I said my match of the month is Naru and Sakura Mitsushima versus Marino and Riko Fukunaga from the 22nd in Osaka. What about you, Rich? What's your match of the month?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
That match was just fantastic. If we're counting acting, it was whatever the heck Togi and Yumi were in. That match was insane. But hopefully one day you get to see it.
Yeah. So let's look ahead at July. We have some news here. We of course have the full cards for 2 shows that has already happened. Act Wrestling Step 58 from July 5th. Was in Shinkiba first ring. Asako Miya and Natsuki versus Hinata Senya and Mari. Ayano Irie versus Naru. Act and Maru versus Marina Sahara and Yukina Uehara. And Shioba and Nanami Toki versus Henri and Iris Nagai Polaris in the Act game.
Polaris! Let's fucking go Polaris!
Shioba notably in the semi-main of this July 5th show.
Let's go.
And then main event of July 5th is a special singles match, non-title, Kyoko Iwai versus Sakura Mitsushima. For some reason. Then we have July 11th, yesterday, Step 58, Ayano Irie versus Reis Nagai is the opener. Riku Fukunaga and Yu Tensho versus Shioba and Naru is the second match. Maru versus Vio. Marina Sahara and Sakura Mitsushima versus Henri and Yukina Uehara. That's a cool match. And main event is Amaterasu versus Midsummer Breeze in the Act game. Act Mari versus Nagisa Shizuki and Natsuki. Winning team of that will face the winning team of Polaris versus Polaris. They will face Polaris. The winning team of that will face the winning match between Polaris and Shioba and Nanami on July 18th in Chikiba.
Nobody believes that Nanami and
yeah.
So Polaris is winning.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget about Togi.
I mean, I'm already spoiled on what the Act game match is going to be on July 18th. But yeah, the July 18th match will have the finals of the A block of the tournament. So that's the semifinal of that side, and the semifinal of the B side is on the 2nd of August, and that is Great Osako and Maru versus Marina Sahara and Riku Fukunaga. So that is on August 2nd. But yeah, also on the July 18th show, we have Marina Sahara defending the ActWres AWG title against Nene Arada. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yep. And then we have one more show that we don't have any cards for on the 26th of July in Yokohama Raining Hall.
And we also have Glade.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting to that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yep. ActWres Talents was announced for Glade UWF version whatever in Shikibo First Ring on August 9th. Riku Fukunaga versus Shioba in a UWF match, and Marina Sahara versus Yukina Uehara in a UWF match. Are you guys hyped to see these 4 wrestlers do UWF?
No. Absolutely.
I don't even know how to watch it because I have not watched Glade in like years.
No.
So
I also do not know how to watch it. It's in Glade. That's issue.
Same?
I would have loved because it breaks my brain that this is happening. I understand. Yeah. I get it why it's happening, but it's weird.
Real quick, Rich, have you ever seen a Glade match?
I have literally went to a UWF single night tournament at Shinjuku Face. So
wow.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it. So I'm looking forward to seeing whatever the fuck this is.
And of course, the last news we'll talk about. 13th of August, Corkin Hall. Natsu and Saori are returning home. ActWres Girls 10th anniversary match against Natsuki and Yukina Uehara. Kind of spoils the Act game. But yes.
It's in August.
Yeah. but everyone knows that the finals of Act Game is going to be on the Korakuen.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about that it's 10th anniversary match in
Yeah.
August. But the
Yeah,
promotion
yeah.
started in May and then in September. So
Time's just made up, man.
Dude,
If you
time is
say-
just
We
time
all,
is just
like-
a flat circle, you know.
We
Okay,
all know
so-
that Hakuja in Kaguya has that magical time bending orb, and that's how we're doing this. If
Okay.
she's still with the promotion.
Okay, so there are fears from the part of the wrestling fandom, Joshu wrestling fandom, that think that Yukina Uehara is jumping to stardom. What do you say to them, Rich?
Yeah, probably.
Like in September.
maybe not in September, but
That's
whatever.
that's the thing.
No,
Yes, Yukina Uehara is probably jumping to stardom in 2 years.
Yeah, yeah. Like this is after
that's
girls are
okay.
talking about. She.
That's okay. No. I'm talking about they think it's happening imminently, like as soon as possible. Like with ActWres Girls, it's as in the moment that anyone with a contract comes to a wrestler, because that's done then. But
If they want her, they can have her. In my
yes,
opinion.
the thing is, do you think that Yukina Uehara would have like basically got the match in Korakuen Hall against Anopoi, and then in September announced that she's going to? Do you think that's possible to happen, Rich?
Honestly, with the history of this company, it's not completely far fetched, but I just don't see that being the time.
Yeah. I think she knows that she needs to stay in ActWres to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, would you be surprised if this was last Korakuen Hall show match for Natsuki?
Eh.
That would make me very sad. First of all,
Yeah.
but God damn it. Okay, fuck you. Oh,
Like, she was a champion.
yeah.
She's done
She
everything.
did everything outside of tag titles.
She would fit in with them so much. Like these, like if like the post match of this is not the point inviting her into Cosmic Angels. Oh, God damn it! God damn it! Val, why do you take good things away from me? You know I hate angels.
Look at the chat.
Ah.
It's been prophesized.
Okay, I think we need to end the show now because I'm getting depressed and
I'm sorry.
and I'm gonna be watching AW, so I'm gonna get more depressed.
Maybe Chi will be in the main event now.
There's
There's no sun to melt the ice cream. So how's it gonna work?
Cheese should be in like not open.
No.
Okay, so that's like the things that it's weird that Yukina and Natsuki are involved in the thing with Saori Boy still. So there's that. Okay, that's what I wanted to ask, and make you depressed, Sondre.
Yeah.
Because I'm an asshole.
Thank you for coming on.
Damn.
I'm glad to have you on as always. I really
Thanks,
liked our 10th anniversary show on AW Boys. I've listened to it in full now, and hearing all of the other all of the. I know all of the people. Like I've talked with all of them before, so it's like it's hearing opinions I already knew. but it's so fun to just hear that we all just have so many
It was-
different reasons to love the promotion.
So much fun to put together too, and just get everyone. I realized it was on private for a little bit, but it's I had to post it out and public-ish, but now it's completely public, so you can go and listen to that. Even just like search on YouTube, and it's out there. So yeah, that was so much fun to have you guys on there and talk with everyone. So thanks for the praise on that.
I now hope that we are going to meet up sometime in Japan in future
Hopefully.
because
Hopefully,
sometime it has to work out somehow.
yeah.
Incoming Chris take. Just move here.
Yep.
No,
You know how many times
I don't want to.
Dude, he tried like at least 15 times just with me. How many times did he try with you?
Like, I think maybe the last thing he said to me as I was like boarding the train to go to the airport was like, "Well, if you next time you want to like be here for, want to move here, okay, good, thanks." But yeah, no, he's amazing.
We get it, Chris. You want to hang out with us all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we understand, but honestly, I would not have survived.
I
Try to live there.
I have no idea if I could. No idea.
It doesn't feel like conclusive, like good. My mental health. It would
Yeah.
be like
For me and Velkej in living standards, it would be a downgrade. Rich,
It would be
you live in the States, so I feel like it would be some sort of upgrade.
it would be a lateral move where I'm at, but it could very easily in a couple of months be a big upgrade. So
Yeah.
it changes like that. So yeah, it's yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you would have exchanged random tornadoes for random. Though.
Oh yeah, we're getting tornadoes and earthquakes. At least the trains work. We had a derailment just a couple days ago out here in Jersey. So Jersey.
And here you only get blizzards, so you know.
Yeah, we get blizzards here too. We get well, they're saying we
Anyway.
might not get any more blizzards, so that's fun. I just want to just shout out one more thing real quick, because if anyone listening is into ARG, wants to know what the hell happened on those ARG shows, Teppen.life. I have an article about the ARG shows June 1st. Pictures, everything. Go check it out. That's it. I just want to promote myself for a second there.
Oh yeah. And I think we'll end it here then. Valk, any final thing to say?
I have been doing podcasts with Onomakase, so listen to me there. I think we did a half-year award. It's a thing which was 4 hours long because, of course, I'm on a podcast, so that means it's long. And I will be doing a podcast which is called Joshing Around. Takes people who do not know anything about Joshi. And this is going to be a different format because I'm going to show him matches, and one of the matches that I'm showing him is the tag match from the first Korakuen. You both know which one. The Himeka Takase versus.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, the match that cemented my fandom of the promotion. Yes.
That is a match that everyone should watch.
Yes. I think he has never seen it. I am sure he has never seen it. So I'm very happy that I'm showing that match to him. So, and there'll be 2 more matches that doesn't really, but I'm sure I'm using this match because he's a Nakano fan. So who knows? It was very funny yesterday. And I'm showing him why to watch ActWres Girls, because that tag team match is why we watch ActWres, because these are the matches that we are getting from time to time, like the satisfying, the justification for the promotion's existence, matches like that.
Yeah, and we'll be back probably shorter than expected, unless Sock forgets to take his USB with him when he leaves the show. We will be back with the July review probably before, at least before Korakuen. We want to have the full Korakuen card, I guess. But yeah, until then, have a fun time. Love each other and be safe.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.